Hello beloved souls, thank you for tuning into the Spiritual Podcasts channel. This channel is all about good vibes, positive energy, and meaningful conversations. To keep this space welcoming for everyone, we kindly ask that comments stay respectful, kind, and in the spirit of the content shared here. We reserve the right to delete any comments that don't align with this intention. No hard feelings, just protecting the vibe. Thanks for being here and spreading the light. Please be cautious of anyone claiming to represent Spiritual Podcast and asking you for money, donations, or personal information. We will never ask you for money through comments, messages, or DMs. All official updates and content come only from this channel. If you see suspicious activity, please report it immediately. Stay safe and thank you for being part of our community. If you enjoy the video and its content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Please be kind to other viewers of the channel. The video is about to start.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're venturing into some really profound territory. Stuff that many find deeply transformative, maybe even a bit mind-bending.
Definitely. We're tackling concepts like unlocking God mode, understanding God's vision, and getting into the whole idea of starseeds.
Exactly. And our source material for this deep dive, it comes from the teachings of Valir, presented as a benevolent Pleiadian emissary. This is channeled material from the KRYON Serviço Magnético YouTube channel.
Right. And for anyone maybe new to this, Pleiadian teachings often focus on, let's say, galactic wisdom. Stuff intended to help with our spiritual evolution here on Earth. They use a lot of metaphors, frameworks for self-discovery. It's not really about dogma.
Good point. So our mission today is really to unpack these powerful ideas, but move beyond any, common misconceptions, like thinking God mode is about ego or feeling superior.
Not at all.
Instead, we want to uncover, hopefully, some practical, accessible ways for you, the listener, to activate this higher perception within yourself, something that's maybe always been there.
Exactly. It's about remembering who you are, not becoming someone totally different.
So why now? Why is this so relevant today?
Well, I think, the world feels increasingly complex, doesn't it? A bit chaotic sometimes. Understanding these principles offers truly transformative potential. It's about shifting perspective.
Shifting from what to what?
From feeling like maybe a passive observer, like life's just happened to you, shifting from that to becoming an active, conscious co-creator of your own reality.
Oh, okay, co-creator. That sounds powerful.
It is, and it's not just philosophy. It's an energetic shift, really. It empowers you from the inside out.
All right, let's get into it then. Section 1, the vision of God, unpacking God mode.
Okay, so let's first clarify what Valir actually means by God mode. Because like you said, it's easy to misunderstand.
Yeah, the name itself sounds, intense.
Right, but it's not about ego inflation, not about claiming you're suddenly untouchable or better than anyone else. Quite the opposite, actually.
So what is it then?
Valir explains it as a profound shift in perception. It's the conscious choice to view reality not just through your everyday human personality, your ego,
okay,
but through the expanded, unified perspective of your higher self. That part of you that's directly connected to the universal source.
The source. Got it.
Valir calls it a vision that is your birthright, an inner knowledge, silent, waiting patiently for you to notice it. It's inherent.
Okay, that distinction is really important. Not ego, but higher self perspective. Because I think so many of us, we do feel like life just happens to us. That feeling of being a spectator, like things are beyond your control, it feels disempowering.
Yeah.
Totally the opposite of any kind of God mode, right?
Absolutely. And Valir addresses that directly. In those moments when you feel powerless, she says we've simply forgotten our own creative power. We've temporarily lost sight of it.
Forgotten, okay.
But there's a gentle reminder in the teachings. You are not here to be passive observers. Within you, Valir describes something like an interrupter or a divine key.
A key, like a switch.
Yeah, exactly. A switch you can flip. It can pull you out of that feeling of powerlessness and allow you to rise into your full creative self.
How do you do that, though? In the moment, when you feel overwhelmed, it's one thing to understand it, another to actually engage it.
That's the practical bit. It means pausing, taking a breath, consciously choosing to step back from the immediate, emotional reaction.
Okay, pause and step back.
And reminding yourself internally, I have a choice in how I perceive this. It's like giving an instruction to your own consciousness. Shift from being reactive to being a conscious co-creator with the source.
Wow. That idea of a divine key or switch inside you, that's incredibly empowering. It means the power isn't somewhere out there.
Exactly. It's always accessible.
It's such a relief, isn't it? Realizing you carry the switch in your own soul. You're not just being tossed by the waves of life because you suddenly realize you've always had the steering wheel.
But your fundamental relationship to them changes. You start approaching them from a place of conscious creation, not victimhood.
Okay, that makes sense. So let's talk about the Starseed secret then. This innate creative power.
Right. Building on this, Valir reveals a really core principle.
Yeah.
You came into this life carrying the Starseed secret to elevate your vibration instantly.
Instantly. That sounds almost too easy.
Well, it's not about achieving something external, see, it's already coded into your spirit, just waiting for activation.
So the secret isn't a piece of information, it's an inherent capacity.
Precisely. The inherent capacity to access higher frequencies simply by remembering your true nature, remembering that connection.
That really is a paradigm shift. The idea that life isn't happening to you, but through you and for you, that changes everything, doesn't it? How you engage with every single moment.
It really does. And Valir describes the immediate shifts when someone truly embodies this perspective, moving from to me to through me and for me.
What are those shifts? What does it feel like?
The most immediate shift, Valir says, is a profound sense of empowerment, but also responsibility, in a good way.
Responsibility, how so?
You move from asking, why is this happening to me, to asking, what is this here to teach me, or what am I meant to create through this situation? It's a shift in questioning.
Ah, okay. From victim to learner, creator.
Exactly. Unlocking God's vision is remembering you carry that spark of the creator within. Valir uses the analogy of wiping the dust off a mirror.
I like that.
Nothing new appears on the mirror, right? You simply reveal what was hidden by all the layers of doubt, fear, and the illusion of being just human.
So the psychological shift is from victimhood to agency. What about the energetic shift? You mentioned that.
Yes. Energetically, it's an immediate rise in your personal frequency. People often experience this as a feeling of inner peace, maybe sudden clarity, or even noticing they can manifest things more easily.
It really highlights the sheer audacity and beauty of being human, doesn't it? To hold both the physical and the divine right here in this form.
It's a unique fusion, absolutely, allowing for this incredibly rich, multifaceted experience, not just as a physical body, but as a divine spark animating that body,
right?
Perfectly equipped to experience and create.
So elevating your vibration, as Valir puts it, it's not about straining or trying really hard.
Not at all. It's fundamentally a practice of remembrance. You're gently allowing your innate divine consciousness to surface, letting it guide you to see the world with clear eyes and an open heart again.
Remembrance, not striving.
Exactly. It's less about recalling specific information and more about shifting your attention, shifting from perceived lack or limitation to the innate wholeness that's already there. That activates the code. It's a return to your authentic state. Clarity. Love.
Okay. Let's move into the Starseed experience itself, this idea of cosmic longing and sensitivity.
Right. This is something many people resonate with deeply.
So have you, listening right now, ever gazed up at the night sky and felt this pang of yearning, really deep, kind of unexplainable, like you're looking at a feeling of home twinkling among the stars?
That bittersweet nostalgia.
Yeah, a sense of belonging to something vast but distant. What's the significance of that feeling, according to Valir?
Well, if that resonates, Valir says you're definitely not alone. Many on the Starseed path carry this gentle ache, this cosmic longing, often since childhood.
Feeling like an outsider, maybe.
Exactly. That feeling, or the feeling that the patterns of this world never fully resonated with you, Valir is clear. This isn't a flaw. It's actually a feature of who you are at a soul level.
A feature, not a bug.
Smiling. Exactly.
Eh.
Your soul literally remembers higher dimensions of love and unity. So even though Earth is beautiful, parts of it can feel dense and alien because your inner being recalls those lighter, more refined realms. This homesickness is the signpost.
Wow, okay. So it's not something to despair about. It's reframed as a sacred compass.
Precisely. It's gently pointing you towards your purpose here, guiding you to infuse this world with the vibration of home that you remember.
So you're not here to escape Earth, but to help transform it by bringing that remembered vibration here.
That's the idea. Valir says embracing this longing is part of the awakening process. It stirs ancient memories of why you came here. Not to suffer in exile, no, but to help transform this world into a home that reflects the love you carry from the stars.
How does that work? How does embracing the longing actually do that?
By allowing that feeling, that homesickness, to move through you without judgment, you actually access the energetic blueprint of those higher frequencies you're yearning for.
Ah, so the feeling itself connects you to the solution.
In a way, yes. It enables you to then ground those energies here in your present reality. The longing becomes an internal call to action, reminding you of your mission and your inherent power to create the harmony you remember.
Okay, let's talk about the other common trait, sensitivity.
Yes, profound sensitivity.
Have you ever felt like the harshness of this world, the conflict, the negativity just hits you way harder than it seems to affect others? Like you're absorbing it all. It can be completely overwhelming.
Very common.
Why does that happen? Why is it so much more acute for some people?
Valir offers a very clear reason. As a soul, perhaps originating from or aligned with these higher frequency realms, a starseed soul, you carry the imprint of places where love, harmony, unity are just the baseline. They're foundational.
Okay.
So when you encounter fear, anger, the illusion of separation here on Earth, it can feel almost unbearable to your system. Your energetic being simply isn't wired for or accustomed to such dense, discordant vibrations.
It creates friction inside.
Exactly. Your system is finely tuned to unity, so discord feels really jarring.
And that often leads to that thought, doesn't it? Why can't I just be stronger? Toughen up like everyone else seems to. It's easy to see it as a personal flaw.
It is, but Valir completely reframes it. She stresses very clearly your sensitivity is not a weakness. It's actually one of your greatest gifts.
A gift?
Because being finely tuned to frequency, you naturally recoil from low vibrations, from conflict, dishonesty, general discord. Why? Because deep down, your soul remembers a better way. Your system instinctively recognizes when something is out of alignment with the higher truth of unity and love.
It's like an internal tuning fork vibrating incorrectly when exposed to dissonance.
That's a great analogy. So if your discomfort with dense energy is your soul signaling something is out of tune, what do we do with that? How do we use this gift?
Right. How do we turn the discomfort into a tool instead of just suffering through it?
Valir explains this discomfort is actually a loving impulse from your higher self. It's urging you to actively elevate your vibration, and by doing so, help bring yourself and potentially those around you back into harmony. Not just endure the discord.
Actively elevate.
Yes. So each moment of feeling sad or overwhelmed by negativity, it contains a hidden invitation, an invitation to remember the higher frequencies, deep down, and to consciously anchor them here and now.
So the discomfort is a prompt, a call to action.
A powerful prompt. By answering that call, maybe through gratitude, maybe through the I am statements, maybe through sound, you fulfill a key purpose of your starseed journey, bringing light and balance right where it's needed.
Okay. That reframes sensitivity completely. Let's move on to the divine blueprint, this hidden order of reality.
Yes, this is fundamental to understanding God's vision. Valir describes a hidden order beneath the physical world we see, a living design. Some call it the divine blueprint, others maybe the source code of reality.
Okay, source code, like for a computer program.
Kind of. Imagine it as a vast, shimmering matrix of light that underlies all things. It's not static, though. It's an active conscious design. Every leaf, every star, every moment of your life is intricately woven into this luminous tapestry.
And that connects to things we might be more familiar with, like sacred geometry. The flower of life pattern, maybe?
Exactly. Those patterns visually represent this idea, universal structures linking the smallest atom to spiraling galaxies. It suggests a fundamental intelligent architecture to everything.
Valir says everything in existence is alive, conscious, and interconnected. That's a huge statement. How does perceiving this source code actually show up in our daily lives? It sounds quite abstract.
It does, but when you start to perceive it, Valir explains, it's not just intellectual. You begin to feel a deeper resonance with life itself.
Ow.
When you access your higher vision, your inner sight, you start to perceive the subtle harmonies behind the noise of everyday life. You notice more synchronicities.
Ah, meaningful coincidences.
Right, those moments that make you pause and think, wow, that wasn't random. They suggest a deeper plan unfolding. You feel a profound sense of unity between yourself, other people, nature, the world.
The unified field.
Exactly, the unified field that mystics have always talked about, and even some quantum physicists are starting to explore. It shows that separation is ultimately an illusion.
So by tuning into the source code, we're not just observing, we're realizing we're part of it.
And not just part of it, but an active co-creator of it. The divine blueprint isn't something external to you. Valir says it is the very fabric of your being.
Wow. So tuning in is like remembering our own nature.
In essence, yes. It can feel like a subtle physiological repatterning. Your own energy field starts to resonate more coherently with that unified field, and that activates your inherent co-creator role. Not as an external action, but as an internal frequency match.
Okay, but let's be real. In moments of chaos, personal struggle, deep pain, it can be incredibly hard to feel any hidden order or divine blueprint. It just feels like a mess.
Absolutely. That's a very real experience.
Does Valir offer guidance for perceiving the blueprint even then, when reality feels totally disjointed?
She does. Valir emphasizes that even in the midst of chaos, the blueprint, the underlying structure, is always present. Like the foundation of a building remains even during a storm.
How do we find it?
The key is to shift your focus. Instead of trying to find order in the external chaos, which might be impossible in that moment, you look inward.
And
by consciously returning to the core of your being, that spark of the creator we talked about, that quiet inner space, you connect to the stable, unchanging part of the blueprint within you.
Connect to the internal stability.
Right. And that internal alignment, even a momentary one, allows you to start seeing how even the challenges might be serving a higher purpose in your soul's growth, your soul's plan. It's shifting from looking at the chaotic surface to looking through it, seeing the patterns of spirit playing out behind the scenes.
Okay, that leads perfectly into this idea of pulling back the veil of forgetfulness.
Yes. Valir explains that when we're born into this human life, we agreed to pass through a veil of forgetfulness, a kind of spiritual amnesia.
Why? Why would we agree to forget?
It seems to be part of the design of the human experience. This temporary obscuring of past lives, cosmic origins, it allows us to fully immerse ourselves in this earthly journey of discovery without being constantly pulled back by other memories.
Okay. But here's the beautiful part. As Valir describes it, this veil isn't like a solid brick wall, is it?
Not at all. It's more like a soft curtain. A curtain you can choose to pull to the side at any moment, even just slightly, to glimpse the greater reality beyond.
It's a choice, not forcing it, but consciously choosing to perceive more. How do we make that choice? And what do we actually see when we pull back that curtain?
Well, God's vision, according to Valir, is precisely that choice. The choice to pull that curtain back and consciously look deeper, to remember what was temporarily forgotten, to see the patterns of spirit silently at play behind the themes of your life.
So what changes in perception?
You start to perceive connections and meanings that were previously hidden. What might have seemed like random disconnected events or just the usual daily dramas.
Yeah.
They can reveal themselves as crucial turning points in your soul's journey. A seemingly casual encounter might suddenly be recognized as part of a grand design meant to help you grow, not just a coincidence.
So, like you said before, what seemed like a difficulty reveals itself as a turning point. A casual meeting feels orchestrated.
Exactly. You start to feel that nothing seems truly random. And with that comes the realization that you were never alone. There's always guidance, always support, even if unseen.
That's comforting.
It is. Each experience, good or bad, carries a thread of meaning connected to your soul's plan. And Valir assures us, lifting that veil, even for brief illuminating moments, it instantly elevates your vibration.
Why instantly?
Because you recover that fundamental understanding. You are an intentional participant in this life, not a victim of it. That shift in perspective itself is incredibly empowering. It changes how you move through life with more grace, more purpose.
All right. Let's talk about how we do this more consciously. Section 4, activating your cosmic antenna, the third eye and pineal gland.
Yes, the practical mechanics, in a sense. Ancient spiritual traditions worldwide have talked about an inner eye, haven't they? The third eye.
Right, like Eye of Horus in Egypt.
Exactly, often linked symbolically and anatomically to the pineal gland, or the Ajna chakra in yogic teachings. It's consistently seen as the seed of intuition and discernment.
So the message is, we have this inner organ.
Yes. Within you resides a powerful organ of perception, specifically designed to bridge the physical and the spiritual. This tiny pine cone-shaped gland in the center of the brain, the pineal, is often called the gateway to higher consciousness. It's a crucial energetic interface.
So it's like our cosmic antenna.
That's a perfect analogy. Like a radio antenna tunes into invisible waves, the pineal gland has the capacity to tune into higher frequencies of thought and being. It lets us receive information and insights from realms beyond our ordinary five senses.
Okay, but how does that translate into a new way of seeing? What does that feel like?
When your third eye, your pineal gland, is more awakened or activated, Valir describes that you begin to see in a new way. This isn't necessarily visual, like seeing ghosts or something.
Right.
It might manifest as receiving clearer guidance in your dreams, or having sudden flashes of intuition, those aha moments. Maybe sensing subtle energy fields around plants or people, or just comprehending deep truths that your logical mind might struggle with.
So it's like gaining an extra sense, an inner knowing.
Exactly, an inner knowing that informs your decisions, your perceptions. This cosmic antenna is an inherent part of your design, ready to tune into the wisdom of the stars and the silent whispers of the spirit, as Valir might put it.
But there's interference, right, in modern life.
Unfortunately, yes. Valir explains that in our current experience, this cosmic antenna faces a barrage of interference. Our modern lifestyle can actually hinder its optimal function quite significantly.
So my daily dose of doom scrolling, maybe too much screen time, processed foods, that stuff is literally messing with my antenna.
Smiling slightly. You're hitting on it. Valir points to both physical and non-physical interference.
Okay, break it down. Physical first.
Physically, things like chemicals and toxins in our daily environment, pesticides, certain additives in processed foods, impurities in water, even air pollution. These can apparently leave a kind of residue on the pineal gland. They talk about calcification.
Calcification, like limescale.
Kind of like that. Energetically and even physically, yes.
Yeah.
It diminishes its sensitivity, its ability to resonate with those higher frequencies.
Wow. Okay, and non-physical interference.
That's the constant flow of low vibration input. Think about fear-based news cycles, violent or excessively stressful entertainment, chronic stress itself. All of this obscures our inner lens of perception. It's like static, jamming our inner receiver with noise.
Okay, that paints a clear picture. So is it a lost cause then? Are our antennas doomed?
Not at all. That's the good news. Valir assures us you can gently cleanse and recalibrate your cosmic antenna. It just requires some conscious intention and gentle action.
And nature is a big part of that, isn't it?
Huge. Valir calls nature one of the greatest healers for this. Just spending time under the open sky, among trees, or by the ocean, it bathes your entire being in pure elevated frequencies.
Why does that help the pineal specifically?
Because the pineal gland is very responsive to natural light and rhythm. So taking a quiet walk at sunrise or under the stars can genuinely begin to reactivate it. Helps to decalcify, resensitize it. It's like plugging yourself back into Earth's natural energetic grid.
Okay, besides getting outside more, what else?
Valir suggests practical steps for nourishment. Obviously, high vibration nutrition helps: fresh fruits, vegetables, clean water, maybe some herbal teas known for purification. Things that nourish your body also help clear energetic debris.
Makes sense. Reduce the bad stuff, increase the good stuff.
Exactly. Consciously reduce your exposure to negative media. Maybe swap some screen time for reading uplifting books or having inspiring conversations. Surround yourself with uplifting influences.
And sound. You mentioned sound earlier.
Yes, Valir highlights that sound itself can be a powerful cleanser. Listening to harmonious tones, calming music, certain frequencies like 432 hertz, or even using resonant instruments like singing bowls can flood your mind and energy field with light, helping clear those energetic blockages.
So each of these choices, nature, diet, media, sound, they all help dissolve calcification around the antenna, like polishing your third eye.
That's a great way to put it, polishing it for clear reception. And as you do this, your natural intuition starts to flourish again. The world might literally start to look brighter, clearer, more vibrant because you're perceiving it through a cleaner lens. You become a clearer channel for that divine perception.
Okay, let's dive deeper into sound then. Section 5, the vibrational power of sound.
Yes, this is such an accessible and powerful tool.
We've all experienced it, haven't we? How a single song can instantly change your mood, or how just chanting Om seems to immediately quiet the mind. It's universal. But what's the mechanism? How does sound bypass the thinking mind like that?
It's fascinating. Valir explains that sound is one of the purest forms of vibration, and because our bodies are largely water and inherently resonant, sound has a direct line to our consciousness. It literally resonates at a cellular level.
So certain frequencies can open doors.
Exactly. Certain tones and frequencies seem to open doors in our perception by creating what's called sympathetic resonance within our own energy field.
Yeah.
You mentioned 432 hertz music earlier.
Yeah, you hear about that a lot.
Right. Some believe it resonates more harmoniously with the natural frequency of the earth and our bodies. Now, Valir acknowledges this specific tuning isn't, scientifically proven in a mainstream way,
Right.
but many people who listen to it report feeling more centered, peaceful, and connected. It's like the music is gently realigning something deep inside them. The subjective experience is very real for many.
So, when a piece of music gives you chills or a certain tone makes you feel instantly calm, what's happening internally? What's that soul recognition Valir talks about?
Valir uses that lovely analogy again. Think of your body and energy field as an instrument.
Okay, I'm an instrument.
Life's chaos, stress, negativity.
Yeah.
It can detune your instrument, right? Throw you out of balance. But healing sound acts like a tuning fork. It gently coaxes your energetic system back to harmony, back into its natural resonant state.
And the shivers, the recognition.
When you hear a tone or a melody that gives you those shivers of recognition, Valir suggests your soul is essentially saying, yes, this is my natural frequency, this feels like home.
Wow.
And in those moments, the constant mind chatter calms down. A powerful sense of unity emerges. Unity within yourself, and maybe a feeling of deeper unity with everything around you. Your whole being just aligns to its innate balance.
So the key takeaway here is that sound isn't just background noise or entertainment.
Not at all. Valir positions it as a powerful and really accessible tool. Sound unites the physical and spiritual because it bypasses the analytical mind. It literally vibrates through every cell, speaking directly to your spirit.
Reminding your being of its balance.
Exactly. These vibrations remind your entire system of its innate balance. So sound becomes this beloved ally in your journey. A tool you can use anytime to consciously elevate your vibration and reconnect with the divine melody of life, that harmony that's always playing underneath the noise, just waiting for you to tune in.
Okay, this is great. Let's move into section 6. 3 practical keys to actually unlock God's vision, things people can do right now.
Perfect. These are very actionable.
Key number 1, the power of I am words. Valir introduces these 2 simple words, I am, and says they carry tremendous creative weight.
They really do. Whatever you consistently declare after I am tends to manifest or at least shape your reality. It's more than just positive thinking. It's seen as a foundational statement of being.
A statement of being. Okay.
Valir explains that consciously choosing and stating an I am affirmation is like emitting a decree. You're sending a clear signal to your mind, your body, the universe, about what is true for you now. It's speaking with the inherent authority of your higher self.
Asserting your divine nature into physical reality.
That's the essence of it.
So Valir offers a specific, potent decree for our purpose today. I am perceiving the divine blueprint now.
Yes, a very powerful statement of intention and activation.
And how should we use it? Just repeat it.
Valir emphasizes declaring it with conviction, really feeling it, instructing your entire being to tune into that higher perspective. Say it aloud if you feel comfortable, or say it powerfully in your mind, and try to feel the resonance of those words vibrating within you.
She also suggests visualizing while saying it.
Yes. As you speak it, maybe visualize that veil lifting, softly parting before you. Imagine your third eye, that point between your brows, aligning directly with that shimmering matrix of truth, that interconnected source code we talked about. Bring the feeling and the image together with the words.
What's the mechanism here? How does just saying, I am perceiving the divine blueprint now, actually create that shift? Is it just tricking the mind?
Valir suggests it's deeper than that. It's not a mere affirmation, it's an activation. The words I am connect you directly to your inherent God self, your core essence. And the rest of the phrase, perceiving the divine blueprint now, directs that divine consciousness. Tells it where to focus.
So it's like giving your higher self instructions.
Pretty much. With repetition and genuine feeling, this decree starts to seep into your subconscious. It helps to dissolve doubt and literally open your inner vision. Over time, you might find that simply uttering, I am perceiving the divine blueprint now, can instantly refocus you to clarity, shifting your energy upwards. You're telling your reality what to show you and telling your consciousness how to receive it.
Okay, powerful stuff. Key number 2. The gaze of gratitude.
Gratitude. A vibrational super tool, as Valir calls it.
Super tool.
Because it fundamentally inverts your perspective. Instead of habitually focusing on what's missing, what's wrong, what you lack, gratitude trains you to actively see the deep value in what exists right here, right now, all around you.
And what's the energetic impact of that shift?
Valir clarifies that active gratitude immediately shifts your energy into alignment with love and abundance. Gratitude itself is a high-frequency emotion. When you genuinely feel it, it instantly changes your energetic state, making you more receptive to, and a vibrational match for, more of what you appreciate. It's an active choice to perceive the good that's always present, even in small things.
Valir suggests a very simple exercise for this, right? Choosing an ordinary object.
Yes, super simple but profound. Choose any ordinary object in your environment right now. Maybe the chair you're sitting on, a glass of water, a pen, a tree outside your window, anything.
Okay, got my object. Then what?
Consciously begin to appreciate it. Make specific declarations of gratitude for that thing. Start with the obvious. I'm grateful for this chair supporting my body. I'm grateful for this water quenching my thirst. Then, try to find more facets to thank. Think about the craftsmanship of the chair, the journey of the wood. Think about the elements that make up the water. Think about the energy, the people, the processes involved in bringing that object to you. Engage your heart, not just your head.
And Valir says if you keep doing this, really feeling it, something magical happens.
Yes. The object of your gratitude begins to reveal its hidden depth. What seemed totally mundane a moment ago can literally start to transform before your eyes into a wonder.
How so?
Maybe you suddenly feel the life force within that plant on your desk. You sense the chair not just as dead matter, but as condensed energy holding a specific form. This practice elevates your vision from ordinary to divine, because it trains you to see the divine blueprint in action everywhere through the lens of appreciation.
So gratitude changes the seer and the seen.
Beautifully put. Valir emphasizes that in moments of true, heartfelt gratitude, your vibration naturally elevates. You feel lighter, warmer, more open-hearted, and in that state, you just naturally perceive more beauty and harmony everywhere. With the gaze of gratitude, you train yourself to look for the good until every moment starts to glow with sacredness.
Wonderful. Okay, key number 3. Let the sound carry you.
This brings us back to the power of sound, but with a focus on ease and receptivity.
What does it mean to let the sound carry you, rather than just, actively listening?
This key is beautifully simple. Valir reminds us that you don't always need to strive or put in huge effort to attain a higher state. Sometimes you can simply allow harmonious frequencies to do the work for you. By playing music tuned to frequencies like 432 Hertz or other calming, heart-centered music, maybe nature sounds in the background, while you're doing daily tasks, working, relaxing, even sleeping.
So passive listening can still have an effect.
A profound effect. Valir suggests these sounds act like a gentle current. They naturally help to tune your body and your energy field to a more coherent vibration. Why? Because your energy field naturally desires to synchronize with the strongest, most coherent vibration in its environment. The harmonious sound provides that coherent vibration.
So the sound isn't just pleasant background noise, it's actively retuning our internal system, even if we're not focused on it.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
It's working on you subtly. And Valir describes the physiological and mental benefits. Your breath might naturally deepen. Your heart rate might stabilize. Your mind starts to subconsciously follow the calmer rhythm. All of this makes it easier to sustain a higher vibration without feeling like you're constantly fighting upstream.
It's effortless.
Exactly. This key is all about receptivity, just opening yourself and letting the sound envelop you. Valir notes that regular immersion in these harmonious frequencies helps to elevate your baseline energy.
Baseline energy.
Yeah, your sort of default energetic state. It makes you more resilient to stress, more naturally attuned to the gentle whispers of intuition. Your inner world just becomes calmer, clearer, more stable over time.
So with sound's help, Valir concludes, staying in a state of God's vision becomes easier.
Yes. It's like having a musical ally playing in the background, constantly helping to keep your connection to the source, your higher vibration strong and stable. It allows your divine perception to flourish more effortlessly.
Fantastic. Okay, let's bring all this together now. Section 7. A journey to inner perception, experiencing God's vision with a guided practice.
Yes, let's make this experiential.
Okay, so if you're listening and you're able to, I invite you to join us for a brief guided practice right now. Just find a comfortable position, maybe sitting upright or lying down, somewhere you won't be disturbed for just the next few minutes.
No need to do anything special, just get comfortable.
And if you feel okay doing so, gently close your eyes.
Just allow your eyelids to rest softly.
Now, let's start with a few slow, deep breaths. Breathing in deeply through your nose, and then exhaling slowly, perhaps through your mouth, just letting go of any tension.
Good. Another deep breath in, and a slow, relaxed breath out. With each exhale, just allow your body to relax a little more. Feel yourself sinking into this moment of calm, letting the outside world fade for a bit.
Okay, now gently bring your awareness to the center of your forehead, that space slightly above and between your eyebrows, the area of your third eye, your center of inner vision.
And just imagine, or intend, or feel a small spark of golden white light right there in the center of your forehead. It could be a warm glow, maybe like a tiny soft star. Don't force it, just intend its presence.
Now, as you continue breathing gently, imagine this spark shining a little brighter with each inhale. Feel that soft light spreading within your forehead, within your mind.
And with each exhale, feel that glow relaxing you even further. Breathing in, the light brightens. Breathing out, you relax into it. Like a gentle dawn emerging within your inner vision, preparing your cosmic antenna. Enjoy this radiance. It carries clarity. It carries connection.
Let's deepen this connection now. As you inhale, imagine you're drawing pure, luminous energy from the universe itself right into your third eye, making that inner light even stronger, even brighter.
And as you exhale, let that light expand outward from your third eye, radiating through your whole head, and maybe even beyond, enveloping your entire body in a soft halo of this golden white glow. Inhale, light intensifies. Exhale, light expands, surrounding you.
You're actively charging your cosmic antenna with vibrant, high-frequency energy. You might even feel a slight tingling or warmth or a subtle humming sensation there. That's perfectly normal, just a sign your intuitive center is awakening.
Now, see or feel the beam of light from your third eye, extending even further, like a gentle beacon shining out into the cosmos, connecting your inner light with the greater light of the universe. Just rest in this feeling for a few breaths, expanding your energy field, feeling safe, and held within this cocoon of golden white light. Your vibration is gently rising, aligning with this frequency.
Okay. Now let's add the power of your intention, your voice. Softly, either aloud or just clearly in your mind, say these words with feeling. I am perceiving the divine blueprint now.
Let those words resonate within you.
Again, gently but firmly. I am perceiving the divine blueprint now. Feel the vibration of the words rippling through your being like gentle waves on a calm pond.
One more time, with growing conviction, knowing your power. I am perceiving the divine blueprint now.
And just notice. Observe what shifts within you. Perhaps the light in your forehead brightens even more. Maybe you feel a sense of calm presence nearby, or within you that's your higher self responding.
This affirmation is an invocation. You're calling forth your own divine essence, instructing it to reveal the sacred, interconnected design of reality. You're turning the key, tuning the dial, asserting that your inner eyes are open. Take a deep, allowing breath. Your intention is set to see with God's vision, right here, right now.
Now, with your inner vision awakened, your antenna tuned, and your intention set, just gently allow yourself to perceive whatever comes. Don't strain. Just be open.
You might sense or glimpse a subtle network or a pattern emerging in your awareness. Perhaps a delicate, shimmering web of light that connects you to everything and everyone. Other souls, animals, plants, the earth, the stars.
Maybe you perceive geometric patterns or a shining grid overlaying reality. Whatever comes, just trust these impressions of connection. There's no right or wrong way to perceive this.
And feel the truth settling within you. You are not just a solitary point of consciousness, isolated and alone. You are a luminous node, a bright spark within an infinite network of life. Feel that connection.
Observe how acknowledging this interconnectedness brings a sense of deep peace. Feel any tension dissolving. Perhaps a wave of love or compassion washes over you, seeing the fundamental unity that is always present beneath the surface appearances. Just rest in this awareness for a moment.
Marvel at this beautiful, intricate, living tapestry. You belong here. You are a vital thread within it. Allow yourself to simply enjoy the profound peace of this unity.
Notice how your body feels now. Perhaps your heart feels warmer, your mind quieter. This is the instant shift in vibration that happens when your perception widens. By choosing to see the bigger picture, the divine blueprint, you've elevated your energy. Remember this feeling. It's a reference point you can always return to.
You haven't left your ordinary life behind. You've simply brought more of your soul's expanded consciousness into it. This peaceful, elevated vibration is your true home frequency.
Okay. When you feel ready, gently begin to bring your awareness back to your physical body. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes.
Take another deep breath. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes.
Just take a moment as you return. Notice how your familiar surroundings might feel or look just a little bit different now. Perhaps softer, maybe more radiant, more alive. That's because you're carrying God's vision within you.
You just remembered what it feels like to operate in God mode. Welcome back.
Okay, Section 8. integrating and expanding your new perception. How do we make this last?
Right. As you settle back into your everyday consciousness, it's really important to understand that the state you just touched, that peaceful, connected, clear vision, it's not a distant dream or some rare mystical experience reserved for gurus.
It's not?
Valir assures us it is actually your natural baseline. It's patiently waiting underneath the surface noise to be remembered and lived. With insistent, gentle practice, this clear and loving perception will start to seamlessly blend into your daily life. It becomes second nature.
So it starts as maybe special moments in meditation, but then
with time and intention, you'll find flashes of that insight or waves of that peace integrating more silently, more often, into your ordinary way of seeing and being.
So integration isn't about trying to stay in a meditative trance all day.
Smiling. No, definitely not. It means living your life, doing your things, but with your inner eyes just a little more open. With your heart naturally tuned to a higher frequency, with your whole being more aligned with that divine blueprint as your new normal. It's a gentle, persistent shift in how you navigate the world, almost effortlessly over time.
And the key is help with that grounding.
Absolutely. Valir reminds us of those simple keys we practiced. The I am decree, the gaze of gratitude, the power of sound. These are not elaborate rituals you have to set aside hours for. They are simple tools to use anytime, anywhere. They become your companions, helping you anchor this higher perception.
So what does that look like practically day to day?
Maybe you greet the morning, just as you wake up, by softly declaring, I am perceiving the divine blueprint now. Just set the intention.
Okay.
Maybe you practice that gaze of gratitude with your morning coffee or tea, really appreciating its warmth, its aroma, the journey it took to reach you. 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
Small moments.
Small moments. Or you simply play that 432 hertz music or other calming sounds quietly while you're working, driving, or relaxing in the evening. These are concrete, accessible ways to keep embedding this higher perception into your everyday rhythm.
And Valir says each of these small acts helps to anchor God's vision.
Yes. They anchor it in your daily life. And as you do this consistently, you'll likely find yourself responding to life's inevitable challenges with more calmness and wisdom. You start seeing opportunities for growth where maybe before you only saw frustration or roadblocks.
And feeling more connected.
Definitely. You'll notice a growing sense of connection to people, to nature, to life itself, even in situations that used to make you feel isolated or separate. Little by little, what was once a peak, higher state simply starts to become who you are. That's integration.
Okay, now the final piece, the collective spark. Amplifying global light. This sounds big.
It is, and it's really inspiring. Valir strongly emphasizes that you are not alone on this path of awakening, not by a long shot. Right now, all across the planet, other souls are awakening to their divine nature. People everywhere are actively activating their God mode switch, consciously or unconsciously, right alongside you. It's not just individual growth happening in isolation. It's a beautiful, synchronized, global awakening.
Wow. So my personal journey contributes to something bigger.
Absolutely. Valir explains that our individual growth intertwines in a collective upliftment. Think of each awakened heart as a star in a great constellation. The more stars that light up, the brighter the whole constellation shines, forming a shining network in the collective consciousness.
Our personal evolution affects the whole.
It's inextricably linked to the greater planetary transformation. It creates this amazing synergistic effect.
So just by doing my own inner work, by resonating with messages like this, by living my truth and embodying this higher vibration, I'm actually helping.
You're actively strengthening a global grid of light. You're contributing to a collective field of consciousness that literally helps elevate everyone. It's incredibly impactful.
How does that work? How does my vibration help someone else?
Valir tells us that every single time you elevate your own vibration, you actually make it a little easier for the next person to do the same. It's a powerful ripple effect through that unified field we talked about, like tuning forks resonating together.
And connecting with others amplifies it.
Definitely. When you consciously connect with like-minded souls, whether that's joining communities, online groups, or simply encouraging a friend with what you've learned, you further amplify the energy. You're not just an isolated point of light. You realize you're part of this growing constellation, this family of light, this tribe of starseeds and seekers spread all across the world.
It sounds like a powerful, unspoken agreement we all made, a collective mission to raise the frequency of the planet.
That's a beautiful way to see it. And Valir concludes with this powerful message. When we unite in this shared intention, We don't just add to the light, we multiply it. Our collective intention shines so brightly that it accelerates change for all.
Together we rise.
Together we rise, and together we illuminate the earth, transforming it, little by little, into a reflection of the love and harmony we carry within.
Wow. What a journey we've taken in this deep dive. Just incredible. We've explored God's vision, understood the unique starseed experience, unveiled the reality of the divine blueprint,
Learned how to activate our third eye, our cosmic antenna.
and really tapped into the immense power of sound, gratitude, and our words, especially I am, to elevate our state.
And at its very core, Valir reminds us again and again, this whole journey is fundamentally a great remembrance. You, listening right now, you already possess the key within you. Always have.
This deep dive was just a reminder.
Exactly. Just to help you recall what your soul always knew. Your only real task now is to continue remembering, moment by moment, breath by breath, who you truly are.
So I invite you, our listener, to take this experience further. If you feel inspired, maybe share what you felt or perceived during that activation practice we did. Perhaps jot it down in a journal just for yourself. Or share it with a trusted friend who might understand. Or maybe even leave a comment somewhere online where these
And perhaps we can close with Valir's final blessing, or a sentiment from the Pleiadian emissary she represents. You are a divine being having a human experience, perfectly capable of perceiving the love and light woven into all things. Continue shining brightly, continue remembering who you are, and walk with grace and power.
We are all very proud of you.
Go forth and create a beautiful reality. You can do it, and we are with you always, with profound love, respect, and enthusiasm for our coming reunion.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon. Until next time, take care and have a wonderful and blessed day.